I want her to ask first. I don't want to tell her that I cut myself or hurt myself. I want her to notice that, and I want her to ask why you do so. Actually, that's really what I want her to ask, why you do so. I want to tell her why. Don't be afraid. You are the parents. You should take the responsibility.
I think that there's a false concern that you shouldn't reward attention-seeking behavior, or you shouldn't reward negative behavior, or you shouldn't acknowledge negative behavior, and that somehow if you acknowledge self-injury, or if you bring the topic up, somehow you'll cause it, or somehow you'll make it happen if it wasn't already happening, or you'll make it happen more, or that you will give the impression it's okay, and so that it's somehow better not to talk about it. And frankly, I think that that's cowardice.
Like for a parent, like any chance that their kid wants to talk to them, jump on it. In a gentle way.
It's totally understandable you don't want to talk to your child about self-injury. You still have to find a way. So you need to seek help. You don't know what to say, you don't know how to say it, you don't know when. Seek help.
I would say get professional help as fast as you can, because I would have to believe I'm not that different than the average person, and that I didn't understand it existed. And any approach I would try without any knowledge, I don't believe would be effective.
If I could redo it, I think maybe I would have tried to approach her earlier. You know, I did see the signs of depression. I didn't know she was cutting or anything. I didn't even really know what that was. I think I would have tried to approach her earlier, even though she was pretty unapproachable at that point.
Don't be angry, don't be afraid, and don't think that's stupid.
Telling them not to do it anymore, to just stop, is not the way to go. You know, it's going to take time, it's going to take counseling, that sort of thing, and to be ready for that, and to just not tell them they have to stop or something else is going to happen.
Don't make them feel bad about anything, because they know they're doing bad things, and they know it's not good for them, and they don't need anybody else saying like bad, making them feel worse.
I think the two primary messages to give are, I'm sorry you feel that way. Wow, I can see you feel really badly. I'm really glad you told me. And then follow up with, and let's do something about it. Let's find a way for you not to feel this bad.
She laid with me in my bed for a long time, and I think after a while she went to her bed after I had fallen asleep, and I just remember her coming back into my room later that night, and she said, she said, when you hurt, I hurt. And for me, that was like, she really cares. And I'm not alone. So it was big. You know, that conversation was very emotional. We both cried, we hugged, we cried. There were points I didn't know what to say, and I don't think she didn't either, but I think at that point there was hope she was going to get some help.
They stayed in the room. They didn't run away. They didn't say they hated me. They gave me a hug. You know, they gave me a kiss. They sort of, I don't want to say accepted, that's not the right word, but they were there for me. And they didn't shy away now that they knew that I was a cutter.
I just told her I was always there for her, and you know, no matter what she needed, I was going to get help for her.
That one thing I would say to parents who have children that self-injure is don't underestimate the power of what you say. What you say will live with your child forever. It will be an important message over and above other messages that you gave your child. You can always come back to that conversation and say, you know, we talked about X, and I'm worried that I made it sound like I thought you were bad, or I thought that it wasn't important, or whatever it is that you'd like to readdress, and say, you know, that's not the message I really want to give you. And the reason why I said that was because I was upset or frightened by how bad you felt. But, you know, I'm strong enough to take it, and I've given it some thought, and this is the message I'd like to give you.